Hey everyone, I'm Darshan, daughter of Murali, batch 19 ADEM 0619054. Okay, I want to talk about introduction. The risk management is the process of identifying, assessing, and controlling threats to an organization, capital, and earnings. These tricks or risks cause stem from a wide variety of sources including financial, legal liabilities, strategy management errors, accidents and natural disaster, IT security, threats and data reliability risks and the risk management strategy to evaluate them have become a top priority for digital companies. As a result, a risk management plan for increasing includes company's process for identify and controlling threats to its digital assets, including proprietary corporate data, customer personally identifiable information, and intellectual property. That's all. Thank you.
A risk assessment that is used to inform a sentencing decision or to predict whether a person being sentenced is going to commit a new crime at some point after the end of period of supervision, and that decision should be based on whether people with similar profiles went to commit crime in the past. The convention of risk management take into account that whilst risk is unlikely to be entirely eradicated, adapting organizational security mechanisms to further protect against anticipated or emergent threats can significantly reduce it. Assessments promote employee awareness regarding workplace hazards, aids and identifying personal risks, determine exciting control measures and their frequency, prevent illness and injuries, and prioritize hazards and their control measures.
3.
Good evening everyone, my name is Praveen Rachan Balu, DM student from batch 19. Today I want to present about the main content of the struggle of CPM guerrilla activities in Malaya and Malaysia. The MCP was established in early 1930 in Singapore with majority of its members were Chinese. In the early stage of its establishment, the MCP has a significant influence in the trade union and organization. The MCP used the trade union organization as their platform to pursue their objective to be recognized as a legal political party in Malaya. According to the MCP's plan to capture Malaya political power, they will first control the trade union organizations before proceeding to consolidate their position through their political propaganda and oppose all government programs. Their final objective was clear and ultimate: to gain independence from British colonizations and establish a communist government.
Hi everyone, my name is Ganesha Ganesan from batch 19. Today I am going to present about risk analysis and risk assessment. Risk analysis and assessment are important because if we identify the various that contribute to risk, we will control the risk and raise the security, highlight for new threats and manage the risk. Control the risk and raise the security is the procedure of tracking identify risk, identifying new risk, monitoring residual risk and evaluating.
Hello everyone, I'm Abhirami from batch 19. I'm gonna explain you guys about risk analysis and risk assessment. Over the last 15 years, increased awareness of the risk and increased attentions to security have discredited prior norms of analysis and assessment and suggested are required for more attentive risk analysis and assessment. It involves identifying the risk and disaggregating the risk from its source to its potential return. Risk identifications means the process of finding, recognizing, and recording risk.
Hi everyone, today I am going to present about conclusion. The risk analysis process assists the effective and efficient operation of the by organizations by identifying those risks which require attention by management. They will need to prioritize risk control action in terms of their potential to benefit the organization. Effectiveness of internal control is the degree to which risks will either be eliminated or reduced by the proposed control measure. Cost effectiveness of internal control relates to the cost of implementing the control compared to the risk reduction benefit expected. The proposed control need to be measured in terms of potential economic effects if no action is taken versus the cost of the process action. That's all conclusion. Thank you.